Sanhedrin, דיני, ממונות, בשלשה. Daf Yomi, sponsored the Refuah Shlema for Nasan ben Chaya. The Mishnah discusses the size of courts needed to judge different cases. A. Cases judged by a court of 3. Number 1. Monetary cases such as theft and personal injury. Number 2. Full damage compensation for personal injury or violent animal injury. Compensation for half damages inflicted by bulls or other domesticated animals not known to be violent. Number 3. Claims for fines of 2-fold or 4- and 5-fold compensation for theft. The amount of liability depending on the thief's benefit and size of the stolen animal. Number 4. Compensation of 50 silver shekels for rape, 100 for seduction unless the father permits him to marry her. Compensation for ruining a girl's reputation, claiming she was not a virgin on their wedding night. The Chachamim hold this situation requires a court of 23 since she could be executed for adultery. 5. Deciding to administer lashes. Rabbi Shmuel holds this requires a court of 23. 6. Rabbi Meir holds intercalating a new month or deciding to make a leap year. Rabbi Shmuel holds begin with 3 and end with 7. After the fact, ending with 3 suffices. Number 7. Smicha, leaning on the head of the par helam davar shel tzibur. A bull brought as a sin offering for something the nation transgressed inadvertently because the Sanhedrin decided a matter of law improperly. Number 8. A dead body found outside cities close to each other. Rabbi Shimon holds 3 judges from the Sanhedrin measure to determine the closest city. Local judges from that city decapitate the Egla Arufa as part of an atonement ceremony for the unknown cause of the deceased. Rabbi Yehuda held 5 judges measure. Number 9. The process of chalitz or miyun. A minor refusing to remain married to a man, she married by her brother or mother. Number 10. The unknown value of Ma'aser Sheni or Neta Revoy, 4th year produce, must be appraised by 3 judges to determine the cost of their redemption money spent in Jerusalem. 11. An appraisal of consecrated items to determine its redemption value. Number 12. An appraisal of movable erchin items to determine how much is given to the temple to fulfill one's vow. Rabbi Yehuda holds one of the 3 must be a Kohen, land must be appraised by 10, 1 a Kohen, and human as well appraised by 10. B. Cases tried by a Sanhedrin of 23. Number 1. Capital crimes such as a person and beasts who committed sodomy. Number 2. A murderous or ox or a wild animal such as a wolf, lion, bear, punishable by stoning. Rabbi Eliezer holds they should be killed immediately, not tried. Rabbi Akiva requires 23. C. Cases judged by the Great Sanhedrin of 71 or, Rabbi Yehuda's opinion, 70. Number 1. A tribal majority accused of idolatry, a false prophet or Kohen Gadol who committed a capital crime. Number 2. The nation engaging in a voluntary war requires the Sanhedrin's permission. 3. Adding to Jerusalem or the courtyards of the temple require the Sanhedrin's permission. 4. Local courts of 23 were established in cities, 230 people, only by the Great Sanhedrin. Number 5. Rendering a town in Yer Anidachas, a majority worshipped idols. 1 border town or 2 throughout the land may be designated. Source 471. Esvali Shivim Ish, gather 70 men, Moshe presiding as the head judge. Rabbi Yehuda holds there were only 70 judges. Source for 23. V'shavtu Aida v'yitzilu Aida, including 20. The word Aida refers to 10 derived from the spies. The verse states, Ad Masaya Aida Hara Hazos, excluding Yoshua v'Kalev. An additional 3 judges are derived from a verse, At lo sier acharei rabbim l'ros. Do not convict based on a majority. It can be inferred a majority can acquit. Why was it necessary for the Torah to state acharei rabbim l'hatos? It teaches a conviction requires a majority 2 judges. An additional 1 is added to create an odd-numbered court. The Mishnah mentions gezelos v'chavolos to exclude hodos v'havos. One could understand gezelos v'chavolos written, not havos v'hodos, because the verse that discusses judges refers to them. V'nikra balabayis el Elohim im lo sholach yodo im leches reyehu. Al kol davar pesha ad ho Elohim yavo davar shneim asher yashinu Elohim. 3 references to Elohim referring to judges deciding whether the custodian stole or it was stolen from him. Theft bearing a form of damaging one's property certainly refers to damaging one's person. Loans are excluded. Repayment is a financial obligation, not a return of the lender's property. If you're enjoying Daf and Fi, please click on the link below, subscribe, and become a sponsor. Thank you.